Okay guys, I'll just hit some down this way. I've got 3 iron here. It's very windy, so that's where I want to go in terms of the target, but that's where I want to swing the golf club to, here. That's my intention line. Now guys, there's 3 on. Straight down the pipe. If I'd have actually gone on that angle there, ball would have gone over there. We've got a really strong left to right wind here. That's why I've got a 3 iron, because it's the wind is really strong, and it'll probably move the ball a little bit left to right. Not bad for 3 iron, guys. How the rough. I'm giving myself a reasonable lie because the rough is so deep. But the intentional feel is that I'm going to hit it 50 yards right. Clearly I don't do that. Just hit a little slinger back into the wind there, and I do this all the time, guys. If that wind is coming left to right, I thought, okay, I'll just draw that back into the wind, which is what I did. Just a little, what the Scots call a sketch, a half draw back into that breeze. Just a little sketch. But I feel like I'm going here. That's the intention line. Hard lefter, probably 30 k's across there, and that's just a little 4 or 5 yard draw back into that wind. I want to go here. Preset the shoulder. All right, now I'm gonna stay in the legs with this shot. I don't have quite as much legs there when I'm trying to sort of draw the ball back in there. I just have not quite as much, but I will this time. I'll stay in there. Oh, it's windy now. So I'm down in that lead knee. It's good flight for a 3 iron, guys. Doesn't make any difference whether it's 7 iron or 3 iron. It doesn't make any difference. Same golf swing. I'm trying to fire, trying to hit that as my intention. A lot of preset. A lot of wind blowing me very hard to get set here. Trying to hit it in between gusts. Now there guys, because I was trying to hit it in between gusts, I was a bit wobbly. That's the worst shot you'll get. Little, 3-4 yard push. Not going to hurt you. But I was a little bit wobbly though. I tried to actually hit it in between gusts. But that's the worst shot you'll get with channel lock. Just a little push. I'm doing some down the line stuff lately because, a lot of people. So you people only see the comments on my channel, but I get, I get like 80, 100 emails a day from people generally, and so many people just ask me for down the line shots. Okay, come on, Jace. Really hit into out. That's good flight, guys, for 3-iron, isn't it? Nice little soft sketch, little half a draw. And as normal, guys, we don't get any mishits. Wow, gee, that's a good shot. Whew. Guys, I've just hit a couple of my little 6-iron length 3-woods. 38-inch 3-wood. 38-inch 3-wood, guys. Mr. X was just ripping this yesterday. Oh. He hits 3-wood on the golf course and probably did 245, 250, and he was hitting this same distance. Amazing. Mr. X can hit a lot further than that, but that's his average. Watch this, guys. Everything's the same, nothing changes. You can really pinch it with this 3-wood off these scruffy lies. Same as the 3-iron shot, guys, only only 30-40 yards longer. I don't have quite as much knee bend in the lead leg with the 3-wood because there's more velocity. Guys, that's the good thing about channel lock. Nothing changes. I mean, you don't, to go to a 3-wood or whatever, hybrid, doesn't matter. Just doesn't make any difference. I'll just hit a couple of little knockdown wedges into that wind, because everything's the same, and I still keep hitting towards the club head cover. Nothing changes. A lot of shutdown. Little knockdown wedge. Now I think the majority of club players, the reason they pull their short irons is because they don't hit into out enough. They're always rolling, they're standing up and they're rolling. Guys, you've got to stay down, keep that lead shoulder up and really hit into out, and you won't pull your short irons, particularly scoring short irons like a pitching wedge, like a knockdown pitching wedge, like this shot here. How's that, guys? See, that's, in terms of targeting, that's within 2 yards of where I aimed it. Okay, I'm only trying to hit this 100 metres, little knockdown into the breeze, but you know, to hit it in a couple of yards, and it's the same golf swing, guys. It's the same golf swing. Nothing changes. Look, a lot of preload. Just thought that wind was going to blow my hat off. I'm trying to hit shots in between gusts here, guys. It just comes up in gusts across here. Come on, Chase. Just nice little bunts. I'll hit a little Texas turn down burner wedge. Martin Ayres can hit this shot, fantastic. So can Steve Elkington. Look at that, little burner wedge. You really got to commit yourself to the in to out when you're hitting the wedges, guys. So easy to pull the ball otherwise. They're going about 100, 105. But my club's going there, has a feeling. And guys, you'll always get that little push draw with your wedge if you do that. That's a little pretty shot, a little push draw with a wedge. I hit a full shot with a wedge, it'll probably only go into that wind, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I might get it 120 if I can really pump it. Oh yeah. Ooh. It's about 125. Really hit that good. Wind's not that strong now, it's probably only about 15. It just dropped down when I hit that. But it was about guys, I only hit wedge normally 125, 130. Flat out. Most time about 125. I can hit it 135. If I jump all over it, stand on my head, I can hit it 140. Why I would ever want to do that? But it's just crazy. I mean, I don't do that. I'm very conservative. Now guys, that's right on the number. That's 125, right on the number. Because there's a bare patch out there at exactly 125 from here, and that's right on the number. See guys, nothing changes. I mean, there's no surprises. You just don't get surprises with channel lock. That's why, like, you don't get surprises. Now this is down, and I'll sort of blow this out of this deep rough here. This is crabgrass, guys, Aussie crabgrass. Look at that. Wow. See, that takes a bit of a jumper out of there, so that's gone about 130. Because it's just the grass, little bit of grass gets between the face, and we're just not... While we're here down range, I made a... Sorry to walk off screen, but guys, and this is Billy Phillips. Bill Phillips. Billy, if you're watching this, we fiddled with my driver yesterday, Billy. And this is our 40 inch. We're actually down to no weights. Well, it's not true. I've taken the big one out of the bottom, out of this R11S, and it's got a 6 gram in the heel. It had a 5 gram in the toe, Billy. I took that out, and I took the Pentagon out of here. So this head with everything in it is normally about, these tour issue heads are about 198 grams, but with, I think that's about 10 or 12 there. So I've taken about 15 out of that. So that's pretty light head, and this is like double X shaft. But what's happened, and for you, Billy, when I took the weight out of the toe and just had the one in the heel here, toe's really quick. The toe is really quick. So you can just give it a twist, and you know it's just gonna turn over and come back. The same thing, guys, you very much hit into out. Look at that, guys. Look at that for ball flight. Wow. Wow. 40 inch driver, guys. And a head weight of, I don't know, probably 180 grams. Crazy. 40 inches long. CPM would be about 305. Just, it doesn't make any sense. But I'll tell you what, being as light as it is, you don't have to direct it. There's no directing required. And with the driver, guys, very important to really swing out to the head cover. This club really feels light, Billy, but the toe is quick because there's, the weight's in the heel and there's nothing in the toe, so it's quick. You just feel it squaring up. I'd never hit the ball to the right with this club. Well, I'd never leave the face open. Unless I wanted to. This one a little bit down the left. Hit that one down the left, guys, see that? But see, it's that little burning draw. I love it. I mean, I went back to yesterday, hit a couple of my buddies. They got the new Callaways. I couldn't hit them, guys. At 45, they just felt terrible. And I felt out of balance. I gripped them down to 40 inch, but the grip was too narrow gripping down, and I just couldn't swing them. Mr. X was hitting this same distance as a 45 inch driver. Come on, into out to the head cover. Look at that, guys. How's that for ball flight? Wow. Ooh, baby. I love it. This is the Jenny Craig, the Weight Watchers Club. We've just taken all the weight out of this. Yeah, fantastic. I love all the fooling around with all this club stuff, guys. I just love it. I'll hit this flat out. See what happens. So in hitting it flat out, I've got to really have an emphasis to get out there. Wind is really hard left to right here. Really strong now, probably 35 k's. Look at that for ball flight, guys. Alright, now I hit that down low, A, so you could see it, and B, so it goes through the wind. Really hard swinging with the wind on your back. Come on, last shot. Come on, swing out to the head cover. Look at that, guys. Wow, what a good shot to finish on. So guys, every shot's the same. The emphasis is the same. The longer the club, the more emphasis to get it swinging out there. You can't overdo it. They were really good shots, every one of those. And I'm struggling a bit physically lately. I've got a few ailments, you know, joint and muscle wise. So I've got to go to the skin cancer guy tomorrow. I've got something come up on my head here, being out in the sun for forever. I've got away with it to date. I hope it's not serious, the one I've got. If it is, I'll just have to up my practice regime and get it in before I die. Okay guys, have a look at that.